Okay, folks, today we're going to create something. Okay, my name is Edward, and we're looking at creating a donor chart. One of the most tedious chart to create in Tableau is a donor chart. Okay, I'm saying that because it's not readily available like Power BI, where you can just click the number of charts or the chart types. You can find donor chart in there, but for Tableau, what you can find is a pie chart, and when you just have to improvise the pie chart to get the donor chart. Okay, so we're going to create something like this. Okay, so first, sorry, let me create or let me clear the sheet. Okay, so the gender, we place our gender in the column. Okay, and the staff count we placed right here at the rows. And the moment I do that, Tableau actually predicts that okay, maybe this guy wants to create a bar chart, but this time you're not creating a bar chart. What you're creating is a pie chart. Okay, so I have to select the pie chart, or let me say the donut chart, which is a type of pie chart. Okay, so right now we've got here our pie chart here. Let me just select entire view so you can see it a bit bigger than before. So we can also create so right now we've gotten a pie chart, but what you want is not a pie chart, but it's a donut chart. Okay, so what do we do then? Then we need to create a dual version of it. But let's fix this particular one here. Control, place it here. Okay, so this is how we create a dual version of the very first one. Okay, so we can just come here and take away the size. Okay, this size that you see here, let's take that away. Let's click on the very first one, which is this one here, and let's try to resize it a little bit. Okay, yeah, okay, so you can see that this one is much bigger than this little one that we're seeing here. So what we come to do is that we're going to create what a dual axis right here. So dual axis, so what the dual axis does is that it tries to merge the both charts. Okay, so let's select synchronous axis so that it will be at the very mid of what this whole first chart. Okay, so right now we've gotten that, but our chart is looking more upwards than being in the middle of of this area. So we can just double click on the axis of the second one and say include 0. We'll uncheck this one here. So once we do that, you can see that the chart has moved from the topmost part of the area to the midpoint of it. Okay, so this is how we want it to be. And now we have this, but we want it to show that white core bit that makes the donut chart. Okay, or any color, because the midpoint of it should show a different color, different from the very first graph. Okay, the bigger graph. Okay, so what we're going to do is that we're going to select the second part of it, take away this information here, and take away the color bit of it, the gender information of it. You see that now we're actually making progress. Okay, but right now we're seeing this ash core in the pie chart. Okay, but that's not what we're looking at. We're looking at getting out a white color. A white color will be okay. So we click on color, then we select white. Okay, now at least we're making progress. So we can also come here, select size. Okay, and this one will increase in a way, or better still, if you want to increase the size of the entire chart, you can just click on Control Shift B. Okay, what it does is that it increases the size of the chart. Okay, so every stuff, probably let's hide this information there, because I don't think it will be very important. So what we're going to do is that we right click on this axis and we select on the show header. Okay, so we want to check the show header so that we lose all those information. Okay, so right now there are still some lines in there, some borders that we can also do away with, so we can actually see just the donut chart. Okay, so I can right click on the area. Okay, click on format, come here, try to take away all the grid lines here. The 0 lines will be 0, will be taken away. Okay, trend lines, let's just put all this to none. Okay, um and the axis sticks also be what change to none. So now let's look at the borders. Okay, so we can look at the sheet entirely. So you can just take this one to none, the column divider and the row divider too. You can also do that, the same for that. So let's say they can total, you can also do the same for that. So as you can see here, we've gotten the Doughnut chart. Okay, but this alone doesn't speak or doesn't actually communicate much. So what we have to do is I have to bring the labels. Okay, the various labels like the gender. Okay, the gender here. Now we're going to see that this part of it is the male, this is also the female, and the non-conforming bit of it. Okay, so now let's pick the staff count and place it on the label. Now it's telling us that the males have a greater number than the females. Okay, and also the females also have a greater number than the non-conforming gender. Okay, those who are neither males nor females. Okay, so we can also at least increase this bit a little bit away so that it can cover an area depending on how you want your Doughnut chart to look like. Yeah. For some people they want it to look at like this, others too they want it to really show something, so this is also okay. But we can also look at formatting these details, okay, so that we get percentages instead of getting the numbers. Okay, and also we can also look at placing the total staff count, okay, on the label so that it appears in the midpoint of the Doughnut chart. Okay, so what we're saying is that out of the total number of 22,214, 11,288 are males, 10,321 are females, and the 605 are conforming gender. Okay, so are the non conforming gender. Okay, so we can change this particular information here to percentages. That makes it much easier. Okay, yeah, in some cases that makes it much easier. So we just click here, then we select the staff counts. Okay, then we just come to quick table calculation and select percentage of total or total. Okay, anyhow you want to call it. Okay, so now you can see that we are seeing percentages um, instead of values or numbers. Okay, but again we can still bring that information here since we have the space. Okay, so right now to be showing both the percentage and the values as well. Okay, I don't think if there's anything that we can also add to. I think this looking good, it's looking nice. Maybe the tooltip. Okay, the tooltip, so when you click here it shows you the average staff count, which is so not relevant to this whole dashboard that we've created or this whole chart that we've created. So I can just come here, click on tooltip and take away this average staff count. Okay, and once I do that, the tooltip shows all the information in there except for the average staff count. Okay, so this is how you can create a simple Doughnut chart in Tableau. Okay, with this particular information that we have here. Okay, so just in case you have any questions, you can as well place that in the comment box and I will be glad to attend to them. Thank you and have a good day.